Cooper on the lob.
Damn!
Look at this pass. John goes up.
Emotional, damn it!
I mean, he gets...
Boy, he sure is talented.
Yo, it's your boy Dctree, and this is Dctree-Nation, the channel on YouTube that covers hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops. We're talking John Collins, baby. Now listen, if you're a fan of the channel, you know I'm a fan of John Collins. I wanted him on the Spurs last season, and it looks like the Hawks are shopping him again, man. But they want a lottery pick in return. Is John Collins worth a lottery pick and taking on that contract? I'm not so sure, y'all. But before I jump too deep into it, if you like my content, please sub to the channel, hit that like button, don't forget to hit that bell for more videos. Thank you so much for the continued support. Okay guys, like I said before, man, I'm a huge John Collins fan. I like his game. I think he can do a lot more than he has forecast. I mean, this is a guy that was averaging over 20 a couple years ago. But I don't think we should make this move. And it hurts me to say this because I do like his game. I wish we could have got him on the team. But at this moment, something just feels off. I'm like, how are you the Atlanta Hawks organization and you give this guy $25 million a year, and not even a year later, well, about a year later, you're ready to give up on him, you know, and you were pretty much shopping him during the season. What is it about John Collins that we don't know? He doesn't appear to be a cancer. He doesn't appear to be a problem. Or maybe it's just clear cut that he's drastically overpaid. And that really transitions to the next problem I have with picking him up. Is like he is definitely overpaid. $25 million a year is a little much, man. I would like to have him around the 18-19 million mark. You know, I don't think he's a $25 million max player type of player. And I think the Hawks realize that. You know, they probably should have realized that before, but I think they realize that, and they're trying to get rid of him, man. And like I said before, he was already frustrated with his role on the Hawks early in the season, so maybe they're trying to avoid some of that. And like I said in the intro, I do think the Hawks are underusing him because I think he's a better player than, you know, you think. I think they defer too much to their point guard, too much to Young, and they should go to him more because, like I said, he was averaging, I think, like 22, 24 points per game like 2 years ago or a few years ago before Young came on the team. So I think he could really help the Spurs, but I don't know, is he coachable? Can he take that pop, you know, tough love stuff? Is he going to get discouraged? Is he going to get frustrated at the first sign of frustration? Is he going to want to leave? And see, that's our max player right there. If we pick him up, we're not going to be able to get Ayton. We're not going to be able to really be as flexible as we would like. And that's not necessarily the move for the skill set that Collins is giving us, because you could easily get a player like Sohan, or maybe a Mark Williams, maybe a Jalen Duren that could probably in a year or two produce the 17 points per game, the 9 rebounds that John Collins has been doing for the Hawks the last couple seasons. So it's really a crapshoot right now because, you know, you could probably get a power forward that does more on the defensive end, that's more has more tenacity, and is a whole lot cheaper at this point. Now I will say this, the Spurs have been playing it safe all these years, these last few years. We could sign Lonnie Walker back. We can go with, you know, our picks in the draft. We can not take risks, not take chances. And this is a risk. Now, I wouldn't necessarily risk the 9th pick, but maybe the Hawks go for the 20th and the 25th pick. Maybe that's the case. And maybe they'll throw some other players in that may work with us, you know, fill some of our needs. So the Spurs, it's probably about time to get creative, man. We can't play it safe all the time. We're a small market team. We don't attract free agents. So we got to take a risk on something. There's a lot of fans that don't want to take any risks. You don't want to take a risk with Ayton. You don't want to take a risk with John Collins. But where are we going to get the talent? Where are we going to get the star talent? He may not be a superstar, but he's definitely on the borderline of being a potential all-star for us if we run our offense through him. And that's a big if, but you know, what other choices do we have, guys? What other choices, what other moves can we make? You know, even if we do get the draft picks that we want, it's going to be a slow grind. It's not going to be immediate. So you got to take that in consideration as well. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Let me know in the comment section, do you think the Spurs should at least explore the possibility of getting Collins, or is just a no deal type of situation? I'm conflicted. I wouldn't do it, you know, but if the Spurs do have plans for the 9th pick and we get like a solid guard that can really help us, you know, and is a scorer and is a starter right away, and then we don't know what we want to do with the 20 and the 25th pick, he could be a better pick than, you know, a Diamante or maybe a Jovic or whatnot. He immediately can help us. So it's something to consider. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Check out the other videos on the channel, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.